I need money. Please let me go back to work.
Hello my friends and welcome to This Simple Sober Life. I am Joshua and I help others make simple changes to create a life of awesome. So many of you are stuck inside and going completely out of your minds and you don't know what to do. Money is rolling out and yet not coming in. Many people are out of work right now. Unemployment has skyrocketed. Everything except non-essential businesses has closed down. So I know that means a lot of servers, a lot of other retail people, a lot of people are out of work right now, which means that there is no financial stability coming in. And yet the bills are due, mortgages due, car payments due, insurance due, you gotta eat something. So we have all of this money hemorrhaging out and yet have nothing coming in. Well, I'm going to help you with this video to show you how to save some money and also how to make maybe some extra on the side so that you can get through this hurdle until this stay-at-home order is over. All right, my friends. So I don't know about you, but one of the things that I have found when I do have to go to the grocery store is that the shelves are empty. And the whole reason for that is because people are so plagued with fear that everything is going to shut down that they feel the need to, get as much as they can and hoard it until they need it, or until this thing is over and they're thinking they're going to send it back. Well, first and foremost, a lot of stores are not taking returns on things that were purchased during this time of quarantine. And the reason for that is because they don't want those potentially infected germs to come back into the store and continue to cycle through and, hurt other people. Another reason is because, well, you know what? You decided to make it so other people couldn't get things. That's on you. That's your karma, so to speak. But what happens when we do that? We go to the store and we splurge. We spend a big stockpile of cash hoarding things that we don't need at this moment. And right now, production has not stopped on toilet paper, on chicken, on any of these other supplies that are out at the grocery store. Production has not stopped. And so if people would just take their normal amount, you go to the grocery store and you get your normal amount, we would not have this problem. And so not only does it cause even greater fear in people, but it also depletes, the financial resources that you have. We're not going to need 87,000 rolls of toilet paper, probably in our lifetime. But people have this mentality that, they have to have it and they have to get it right now. And I have to spend that cash right now to get it. And that is depleting, your financial resources. And, at this point, we don't know when this ban is going to be lifted and when we can start getting that income rolling back in. The government is helping out a little bit, but where's $1,200 going to take you? It'll last you maybe 2 weeks if you're lucky. So hoarding and stockpiling things, spending wads of cash, is a big no-no if you want to save money during this time of economical and physiological distress. Another thing that you can do in order to save money is let's monitor that Amazon account.
Ostrich-lined banana hammock? Yes!
You know, I don't know about you, but whenever I get bored, one of my favorite things to do is to open up the Amazon app on my iPhone and flip through and see, what's new. If some random thing pops in my head, I'm like, I wonder how much I can get that for. And then I'll open up my app and I'll go searching for it. Or, I'm like, I really want a new pair of shoes. And so, I'll hop online and see if I can search out good deals and things like that. And, find different shoes that I like. I like big, bright colors when it comes to my shoes. And, I'll go through and I'll spend, an hour, 2 hours just going through different websites and click, 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 click. That pretty much solves the boredom, because now I've spent all that time going through and looking for different things to buy that I don't necessarily need right now. And, I watch my bank account go down, and I have something to look forward to. I have a package coming in the mail. It's coming on Thursday. It's been shipped. Ooh, I can't wait to see that big smile on the box. But then I check my bank account and I'm like, I really didn't need to do that. I get it. I'm totally with you. It's something that we do out of boredom, and now that so many people, can't leave their house, they are trying to fill this void with, online purchasing. And so make sure to monitor that. Make sure, if you do have the desire to purchase something, ask yourself, is it something that I absolutely need right now? Is it something that I can wait on until, I actually have some money coming in? Asking yourself these questions and then finding something else to do that doesn't affect the bank can help tremendously in saving money during this time of quarantine. Another vital thing that you can do to help save money during this period is call your lenders and your utilities. A lot of companies are giving leeway. I think there was a bill passed for people who owe on mortgages or on rent as to where they cannot evict you during this time. I'm not exactly sure what the period is, but if you financially cannot afford to pay your mortgage or your rent, make sure to get in contact with the mortgage lender, the bank, or whoever you rent from, and people will understand the situation and maybe give you a forbearance on it or cut you a deal for this month's rent. April 1st just passed, so a lot of people's rent and mortgage were due. And taking advantage of this can really help save some money at this time where we don't have anything coming in. You can also call your gas company, your electric company, your water company, your trash company, all of your different utilities, and possibly get a forbearance or maybe a reduced amount for this month. That goes also for insurance and cell phone. Any way that you can hold on to those funds will benefit you in the future. Especially since we're going to have groceries and the absolute essentials until this period is over. And this period will be over. We will get through this, and I have no doubt that we'll come out stronger on the other side. Another thing that you can do instead of that online spending is get some free accounts. So streaming services, a lot of them offer a free trial period. I know Netflix and Hulu both offer 30 days of free trial if you're not already subscribed to them. Amazon Prime also offers you, I was just talking about not spending, but Amazon Prime has a video streaming service. You can get 30 days free with them. Disney Plus, I believe, has 10 days or so, maybe it's a week. But these streaming services all have free trial periods that you can take advantage of right now, to bide some time, to keep some of the family members entertained, and also courses. Have you ever wanted to attend an Ivy League school? now might be your chance, because a lot of Ivy League schools like Harvard and Yale, they offer real college courses. These are the full courses that any student at the universities would take, and they make them available online. And this is something that they do all the time, not just during this period of quarantine. You can go on and you can learn about art history. You can learn about, almost anything under the sun through various colleges and schools. So if you've ever wondered about a different subject or had some sort of interest in a subject but never really had the time or the money to invest in a real college course surrounding that, now might be a great opportunity in order to do that. I've taken a number of different courses online, free and paid, but they're fantastic. I've gone through a number of different things and have learned a wealth of knowledge in various subjects that I've just kind of been toying around with. I think I did one on law, I did one on business, I did one on marketing throughout the years. And it's really anything that we can add to our educational tool belt can do nothing but benefit us in the future.
I can learn the Ugandan click language? Holy crap!
Another thing that you can do online is, learn a new language. Right there on your phone, you can download the Duolingo app, and I know that they have several different languages that you can learn. Spanish and French and German, Italian. Learning a new language and actually extending your, your cultural portfolio would be a fantastic way to freely spend your time during this period of quarantine. There are a number of different apps that you can use to learn an instrument. I know Fender offers 3 months free of lessons for guitar, bass guitar, and ukulele. So you can literally go on there for 3 months and have 3 months of lessons if you've ever wanted to pick up the guitar or another stringed instrument. This might be a great option for you. And reverting back to the college courses, there is an app called Coursera. And I'll link all these down below so that you can easily get to them. But Coursera offers a wide range of topics for educational purposes at no cost to you or at a very minimal cost. So you might want to check those out. All right. Now that we've learned how to save some money, let's get into how we can actually maybe pick up a couple extra dollars. Being at home, there are a lot of opportunities to make money online. And it doesn't take a lot of time or a lot of effort in order to do this. One of the things that my brother-in-law and actually my sister has done is they have taken online surveys. Now, you don't get paid a huge amount of money, but it also doesn't take a lot of time. And if you're just sitting at home, watching Netflix or watching TV, you can easily pound out 10, 15, 20 surveys a day, a couple bucks a pop, and you can probably make $50, $60 a day just taking those online surveys. They also have sites and apps as to where you can just peruse different websites. And what they're looking for is they're looking to get insight and information about your user experience on their website. So if a button isn't really in the right place, or it's kind of a weird color, or it's just not user friendly, this is information that the websites are looking to gain so that they can make improvements to their site. And they need your help in doing that because you, after all, are going to be the end user. I'm taking a software development course right now, and I'm learning the back end of it. And so, when I create something, having someone, actually go over it with a fresh mind and actually from a different perspective can offer a huge benefit to my development. And so websites will pay people to get that information from them. Another friend of mine actually goes online and she is a virtual assistant. She does a number of different things for people online, and it's very, I would imagine, I've never done it, minimal tasks that you can easily perform from the comfort of your home, sitting on the sofa with Netflix going. And she, over the course of a couple of months, she made a couple grand, and that is a huge way to help line your bank account as as you're hemorrhaging funds. Now, if you absolutely need to get out of the house, there is always DoorDash. DoorDash is a fantastic option to, use your own car. You go to a restaurant, you pick up for delivery, you go to someone's house and you deliver their food. And right now, takeout and delivery are the only ways that we can actually get restaurant food. And so doesn't it make sense to, kind of cash in on that opportunity right now? Jumping in your car, you can do it for a couple hours a day. It gets you out of the house so that you're not going stir crazy and cabin fever all the time. Just jump in your car, go grab some food, go deliver it, and make tips and a wage on top of that. A great way to kind of line your bank account. One of my coworkers was actually talking about doing this, because as of Monday, our hours have been cut. I was working 60 hours a week at this job, Monday through Friday for 10 hours a day, and then Saturday for 6, so I get 56 hours, whatever. But our hours have been cut, and all overtime is completely disbanded. We don't have much overtime anymore, and so that's going to take a huge cut out of our biweekly salaries. So he was actually talking about doing DoorDash. It's a great way. We get off at 4:30. He gets home about 5:30. He could easily get in there for the dinner rush and on the weekends. So it's a perfect opportunity to make some extra money during this time of quarantine. And since you're at home, why not rummage through all the apparel that you have, the shorts and shirts and jeans and whatnot, and see what still fits? Because Lord knows, when you're sitting at home and you're bored, one of the first things that we want to do is eat. And I'm talking chips and popcorn and cakes and cookies and anything else that the grocery store still has. And so we may have packed on a couple of pounds. So why not go through your closet and figure out what still fits, what doesn't really work for you anymore, and sell what you no longer use or need.
It's like money in my hamper.
You can easily do this on Poshmark. And with Poshmark, you can actually bank what you sell, the money you make from what you sell, and you can turn around and purchase new items with that money, or you can cash out. And this would be a great option, to cover some quick bills that need to be paid right now. My friends, I understand that this is a tumultuous time that we're living in, and it will get better. But it's all in the response that we have towards, what's going on. If we maintain a positive attitude and we create viable solutions, we will come out of this triumphantly, and we'll be stronger for it, knowing that, we all did this together. I hope you got value out of this. If you did, please make sure to give this video a big old thumbs up. And if you have any ideas on how people can save money or make more money while we're in this quarantine, please comment down below. Make sure to subscribe, my friends, and I will talk to you soon. Cheers.